Hello, everybody. I want to welcome everybody to Currency Revolution / We the People channel. Please subscribe, like, comment, share, reshare. If you find this this video helpful to your mission, okay? XRP, baby. XRP. XRP. Now, before I start talking about XRP, we have the price tumbling, and it's funny. It's kind of like I knew that the price was going to tumble today. I watched one of my brother's videos, and that's the Bettable guy. 3 days ago or 4 days ago, he was talking about that is probably a nice correction coming, and then he spoke it yesterday again before the correction. So that's the guy you wanna follow. You wanna go ahead and follow him. Look, everybody doesn't get the prediction always correct. So even if he comes back again and give another prediction and it doesn't go the way he says it, you still have to give the man credit. I mean, the man works hard, okay? And we're not gonna get everything correct, but we definitely try. Trying to predict the future for you guys based on the news and the research and all the energy that we have to put in. And this, by the way, listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is very important. This is very important. You're supposed to be doing research and studies and listen to the crypto news. You're supposed to do that. As an individual involved in this market, you're supposed to start doing that. Don't rely on people like me making a video. You know what I mean? You have to that's what I'm saying. Like, watch my video, watch the Bettable guy, CKJ, digital investor. So many guys out there. And if you like Bitcoin, you listen to Crypto Zombie. You got other Bitcoin people who make videos for them for Bitcoin. Sometimes when I make videos, I usually talk about all the cryptos. Okay, I don't have a bias towards any coin. I don't. I love them all. But if I see something shady or something happening or something not happening with certain coins, I'm going to make a video about it. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, I love Bitcoin because it's pop-up Bitcoin. Okay? I'm going to give you this analogy. Pop-up Bitcoin, and then you have the babies. Okay? The babies are the other altcoins. Everybody from under Bitcoin and under is the babies of Bitcoin. At some point, okay? Now, sometimes you look at a family, right? You look at like a small size family. A father, a wife, a husband, a wife, and maybe 4 children, okay? And they had them when they were young. And then these children grew up, and one of the children became a doctor and the other one became a lawyer. But the mom and the dad, the mom was just working in the cleaner, and the father maybe was working in public transit. Let's just say that. So the father and the mom worked hard, sacrificed, they fun and all that, because they had no choice. I ain't gonna say they sacrificed, but they had a choice. Everybody has a choice, but they chose to, raise their kids and give them the best education and blah 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 and all that. Okay, so here you go. One of the kids or 2 of the kids, one become a lawyer, one become a doctor, and they end up buying a big house for mama and daddy. And mama and daddy don't have to work hard. They don't have to do anything unless they want to start a small business or something. But they set for life. So that's the analogy I'm trying to give you guys. Bitcoin, yes, is the papa. Is the one that came out first. Is appealing. Bitcoin is not going anywhere, but Bitcoin will not succeed in the way people think. Is there a possibility Bitcoin will go to 100,000? Yes, it's very, very highly. And that's soon, probably. And as a result of that, the altcoins will go up. That's just natural. You know, if Papa Bitcoin is still strong and made it to the top, he's going to drag the babies with him. But it's going to come a place where Bitcoin is going to age. Okay? Only people will use Bitcoin would be, I know people say Stellar would be used for retail, but I believe Bitcoin, Dogecoin, you know, the things that people told you, no, I would not go to $1. No, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Dogecoin can hit $20. If it gets to $1, it's a wrap. Because now $1, you start fighting the one digit. So you know what happened to the coins when they make it to $1. Start struggling, $1.20, $1.50, $2, back to $1, back to $4. Now down, up, down. Close your eyes, open your eyes. Dogecoin at $20. Not a financial advice. I'm just telling you, you have to have the mind of possibilities, man. You gotta think positive, even though mathematically you cannot see it. You know, the guy, I don't know the name, but the guy who broke the 1 mile run in less than, I don't know, certain time, what, 7 minutes, 6 minutes, I don't remember exactly, but this guy, they told him the whole world believed you couldn't run 1 mile until this guy came and, you know, against all odds, he makes it to 1 mile. Because in the beginning, they thought if you run fast a certain amount of time to get to 1 mile, then you could have a heart attack. Your heart will blow up. Okay, so what I'm saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, you have to have the mind of possibilities. Okay? Now, the mind of my possibility sits with XRP. Now, your mind of possibility could sit with Bitcoin. All right. Some people Stellar. And by the way, the altcoins, they will be utilized. They will be used for certain institutions, even government. I believe, what coin was it that the Navy, the United States Navy, are using that coin? I don't know if it was Stellar or what coin. I mean, they are in the beginning process, but things is shifting. Things is shifting. You have Iran, ERD gold, which with the possibility it could be the next Bitcoin. You're looking at me like I'm crazy. Okay, some of you right now sitting and say, man, I wish Bitcoin was $30. Oh my God, I would buy so many of them. So many of them. Okay, well, if you have ERD gold, based on the recent news and the, you got to go to the ERD gold community or website and start reading about their partnership. You need to look at all that. You need to look at Polkadot. I believe JP Morgan and another person having a talk about Polkadot. These are power players. We're talking about JP Morgan, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates. All these people are power players. They can shift the earth from right under you. Why? Because they have money already. They can make things happen. They can influence things. So Polkadot, which I believe it will be the next Ethereum. I believe it came from Ethereum, but it's performing better than Ethereum. Polkadot. So the explosion in the crypto market hasn't happened yet. And then you have a lot of newbies in the game, just started. You have people like me from 2017, and you have people who started back in 2009, when it first started. So you have 3 levels of education in this game. 3 levels. And then you have, like I said, the newbies, and probably the newbies, hopefully, because remember, when the market was green, they were buying. When the market is red, they're selling. I mean, you look at this crazy stuff, because nobody's there to guide them. Okay, I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm just telling them, like, first, we buy low, we sell high. You don't buy high and sell low. It's gonna be painful. And you gotta keep your fears out, your emotions out, your thoughts out. Okay, no, keep your thoughts, because you need to think. And newbies, write down your passwords. Organize your passwords. But I would say write them down mean you know for sure nobody's gonna touch that paper. But now you have electronic ways of, digitally you can save your passwords. Make sure you do that. And make sure when you enter your passwords, when you create a password and you finish creating it, make sure, for example, you put in your mind, okay, the first letter, I'm not going to capitalize the first letter, I will capitalize the second letter. And you wrote it down, but you did not write it down correctly. But in your mind, you think you did, because it's right here, but you did not write it down correctly. And then you you start the password, and then when it's time for you to log in, it doesn't let you log in. Okay, so and then it said 3 attempts. It's not hard to figure out that you messed up right there. If you look at it very closely, you probably can figure it out. Probably hard, but they're gonna give you the first attempt, the second attempt, the third attempt. You locked out your account, and now only Jesus can get you back in there. You're gonna get back in there, but they're going to try to scan everything about you, because we're dealing with money. You are your own bank. You are your own bank, ladies and gentlemen. You are becoming your own bank. So it's very important, since you want to play the role of a banker and a bank and all that, then act like it. Save your passwords anytime, and change your passwords periodically, and do it with full attention when you're doing it. With full attention, with full consciousness, with full concentration on what you're doing. That day, don't take calls, don't do nothing. Focus on your path. These are the keys to get you to your money. Okay, so that's very important. That's for the newbies. Second, we don't buy, like I said, we don't buy high and we don't sell low. We buy low, we sell high. That's how we do it. So it's very important. The newbies now, they just came in, and they came in when it was high, and they were buying because they believe it's going to keep going higher and higher and higher and higher, which is true. The market will reach places that a human being can never imagine. but it would be stops. It would be retracement. That it stops and there is a retracement. Okay? So when it retraces, that's when you put your seatbelt on and you hold on tight. That's all. It's like a ride. You know, you're going down the roller coaster. And then remember, what does the roller coaster does when it goes down? It comes right back up, right? It goes back up. Sometimes it comes down just little downhill, and then it goes back up. You know, so it's like a roller coaster. So what's going on with XRP, ladies and gentlemen? XRP, they had their pre-trial date yesterday. Okay? I would say the first round of this nonsense, I'll give XRP the win. I will post under this video, I will post a link of this gentleman who was present at the hearing. Of course, it was a visual hearing through probably Zoom or something like that. So the SEC spoke their case, but they missed so many key points of why they did in the first place. The XRP reply was excellent. And not only that, ladies and gentlemen, not only that, there is, which I believe is Coinbase, but I believe XRP mentioned to the judge, and they know about it, that a platform asked the SEC for clarity if XRP is a security or not. And the SEC never said no. They never replied. And this was back in 2000, I don't know, maybe like 2 years, a year ago, in 2019. Okay? So if you have a company asking you if Ripple XRP is a security or not, because they selling XRP, ladies and gentlemen, so they want to know. You know, it's like you have a liquor store. You want to sell liquor. You have to have a license. Without the license, you're taking chances. So these people, this platform, which I believe it's Coinbase, I believe Coinbase asked the SEC in 2019 if XRP was a security or not. Because now you're putting their platform in harm's way. You're making them look bad, even though they are bad. But that's another story about Coinbase. I mean, I'm not gonna say they're bad. They have bad stuff and they have good stuff. You know, all these platforms, they gotta do better when it comes to protecting the small consumers. You know, for example, if XRP right now goes to $100, let's say 70% of the people want to sell their XRPs. Can Coinbase handle that pressure? Or they gonna come and give us this story that they always give us? Oh, we going through maintenance right now and we have to shut it down because of hackers. Every time the small man is trying to make money, they always squeeze them out. So that's another story about Coinbase. So ladies and gentlemen, XRP will be victorious. It's happening, it's coming. I don't know what's the status now for what comes down, what comes next. The good news, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm gonna close with this. Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, and his partner, the one who got sued as well, are filing a motion to dismiss the case. Now, based on this first pre-trial, the SEC is weak. They have nothing. They're playing some type of games, like how politics is today in the United States. It's the same. They're playing games. So let's see what happened. The price did go down today to 44 cents, and that was not because of the SEC or just because the market correction that I was talking about in the beginning of the video. You know, this retracement is natural. Okay. But expect one day, I don't know when, maybe in the summer, maybe at the end of the year, maybe next year, that Bitcoin will take a major hit. Because remember, Papa Bitcoin is getting older, and he doesn't have no skills. He has no skills. Bitcoin has no skills. What can they do? Just transfer money, which is take too long, and it's too expensive. So that means no government will use it as a digital currency. No government. Not only as a digital currency, will not be used in a government, period. Christine Lagarde said. You gotta be some stupid government somewhere on the planet say we're gonna use Bitcoin. Well, you're gonna see how what that would be a what you call it? Experiment. If a country decide to use Bitcoin as a currency, that would be an experiment I would love to watch. Well, no, I'm not gonna love to watch because people are gonna get hurt. But maybe people then will get the message. Who knows? Sometimes that's what it takes. You know, so thank you for being here, guys. My next video will be about politics, USA. So remember, it's a roller coaster. Woohoo! 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 You know, when the plane drops and you feel like, okay, I'm gone.